Okay, so this is Vaping by Graham Roche, Cronin, and Matthew Savaiano. So, what is in e-cigarettes and vape pens? The main chemical in both vape pens and e-cigarettes is nicotine, a highly addictive chemical. Along with that, you can find many chemicals, metals, and flavoring inside of them. Where do e-cigarettes and vape pens come from? They are battery-operated devices that people use to inhale an aerosol, which contains nicotine, flavorings, and other chemicals. They work because they consist of 4 different components: a power source, which is like the battery, a heating element, which is the atomizer, a mouthpiece that the person uses to inhale, and a pod, which holds the liquid, which is what it's used for. And then the reason behind the invention is because e-cigarettes and vape pens were originally created as a product for people trying to quit using cigarettes, but they became more addictive as they added different flavors. And these companies like Juul are making a lot of money from people becoming addicted to them instead of cigarettes, as much as $38 billion. So, what is bad about them? Ear and eye irritation is common in e-cigarettes and vape pen users. Use in adolescence can cause changes in the brain that cause lifelong addiction because of the nicotine that they contain. Aerosols produced by the chemicals in e-juice enter into lungs unfiltered and leave chemical residue behind. It can cause cardiovascular disease because it speeds up your heart rate. And nicotine is highly addictive, and if you get addicted, you can't stop, and it damages your lungs and the rest of your body even more. So what are Juuls and other pod-based systems? Juuls are portable nicotine delivery devices designed to mimic the physical and sensory experience of a cigarette. Juuls have 2 parts, which is the pod and the body, which contains the battery and heat regulation system, among other smaller components. Some e-cigarettes and pod-based systems like Juul are rechargeable. They have like a little USB that you can charge it on that you can just plug into any charging block, like that you use your phone to charge. What are some of the effects that e-cigarettes and vapes have on teens and adults? So, vaping slows brain development in teens and affects their memory. Vaping also can affect your mood and self-control, so it can cause you to have mood swings and stuff like that, even like depression. Nicotine is a main product in vapes, which is very addictive, as we already mentioned. So vaping is also extremely addictive. And vaping hasn't been around for a long time, so it's impossible for us to have like the long-term effect yet. But we can infer that it causes, like, it can deteriorate your brain a little bit. So our sources were www.casaa.org and www.drugabuse.gov. So, thank you.